Okay, so here is part one of the special project. These actually have got some work that have to be done to them. So let's take them out. Okay, so one problem is the back doors. These trucks don't have back doors like that. So I'm gonna have to take all of that off, take those doors off. I got some special stuff coming for here. That's going to be here later. So I might as well go ahead and take these back ends off. And let's see what we're going to do. Okay, so the first thing to do is make some roll-up doors for the back of these trucks. I made them out of regular styrene, and after cutting them to size in the back, I scribed some lines in them for making them roll-ups. Okay, so the fun time of cutting out the back of these doors. I tried to find my Dremel and I didn't get a good play on it, so I am just going to use knife and saw. I'm going to show you kind of what I'm doing. And first thing to do is get through these top things, and you really got to be careful not to hit the back door. One of the good things about these Bolies, they're going to last a long time. It's just really sucks that the delivery trucks don't have roll-up doors, that they have these doors on them, because they should have roll-ups, which is what I'm making over here, is the roll-up doors. Okay, so this was the fun part, actually having to cut through this thick Boli plastic. You just have to keep scribing and scribing. Again, I didn't want to go in with the Dremel tool because it probably would have melted it more than actually cut it. Here I'm using a razor saw to get a little bit more cut in there to see how much farther down I can get it. It was a little bit tougher on the sides, but I wound up just saying, you know what, if I cut off some of the roof, I'll just fill it back in with putty. So the whole purpose that I had in doing this build was to just make a couple of real simple delivery trucks that looked a little bit modified, put some decals on it and all that. I did miss doing some of the things for you guys, like showing you how I did the decals and putting the decals on and all that. But those weren't really that hard. Apparently I just missed it. Hey everybody, just doing a couple of little more cuts for the project. Because I'm putting in a blind door, I'm going to need somewhere to attach that door to on the top. So we're just cutting a couple of these little things out. Enough. So the problem is if I try to put a door in here, right, I don't have, when I get these down far enough, I don't have anything to put it up against here. I do here, and then I can just glue it into the sides. That's not going to be a problem. But like I said, when I put the door in like that, it's just going to fall. So got to be able to make that door be better, give it a little bit of strength. So again, I had to add these up onto the top section of the box. Now you ask why I didn't take the box apart. Well, the box was glued all the way around, so I didn't want to have to worry about breaking it apart when I went to go cut it. So it was easier for me to cut it in place and then put in these little shim areas to be able to put the door up against and then fit the doors in to fit. It came out pretty good. The doors were a little bit long, but, you know, and then there was a lot of sanding to do and things like that to get them to fit right. But I think overall, in the end of the project, it all came out really good looking. So, okay, so now here's the comparison between the old doors and the new doors, and we'll put them in a minute. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and paint up the aluminum on all of these trucks. Because if you ever see these trucks out on the road, all of them have aluminum striping on them, so... So I'm using an aluminum paint that I just put on here. I gave up this method after a few minutes because I was noticing that my lines weren't coming in straight. And I wound up taping the entire boxes up and then spray painting with the same color using an airbrush. And the lines came out a whole lot better, a lot shinier too. So it's got a nice little wrap of aluminum all the way around the box. Again, I wish I would have kind of started from the beginning. My hand just wasn't steady enough, and it was just looking globby. All right, everybody. So the last part of the build for the trucks, they're the lift gates on the back of the trucks. So the other thing that I did, just to show you guys, this lift gate will be positioned here, just like this, on the back end of the truck, so that you can see it. It'll be kind of cool. So we had to take off the back bumper, which is real easy. You just take a snipper and snip off the back bumper of the Boley truck. We're going to repurpose these lights that they have and stick them on the side of the truck there, which will be pretty cool because we need lights on the side of the truck, and the little black outline will help it a lot, and that's what you'll see. So now I'm going to clean these up with a little bit of alcohol. And then we're going to go ahead and do a surface prime. That might be hard for you guys to see. So this is the back end of the tractor, or the original Boley truck, right? But we actually need some lights off of it. So we are going to go ahead and snip this down right underneath the white light. Boom. Nice little snip. This is great plastic. I will admit, Boley makes some great plastic on their vehicles. So we just snip that right as low as we can get it. I didn't quite make it straight. There we go. Straight and straight. Now let's see if you guys can see that. See, they're already all painted. They're already nice and bright. Now the question is, when I go to put them on the back of the truck, how wide are these things going to be? So when you put them on there, they're actually a little bit wider than what you want. Oops, sorry. When you put them on the back, you can see that they're a little bit wider than what we actually want. So what I'm thinking about doing is we're just going to cut down one of those sides. We're just going to use a razor blade on these. The reason is because I can get much more of a straight line on it, and hopefully they won't go as far away. Where would we go? We're over here. Sorry, trying to get this positioned right. Oh, there we go. My camera is kind of on the wrong end right now, so you can see these. So we're just going to come in here. We need something to hold this with. This is one of those paint stirrers. Because it's so, the cool thing is you got a nice little edge that's already there. You should just be able to, boom, and that's off. Turn it to the other side. I know this is hard to see. Line it up on that edge. Hold it, make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. Feel that the thing is straight. And down, and cut that. Trying to pick these up a little bit more. Just got to pick this up over here. Whoops. truck straight and narrow. I don't always do well with. And there you go. That'll fit right in that area where you want it to fit. So you just got to glue it on in, and that'll be perfect. We'll probably take a little bit off at the top too. We want the white on the bottom. So that's how we're going to fix up the back of these trucks while that's all dry. All right. I didn't think anybody wanted to see me paint all of these things up. Oh, I missed one. Ooh, well, that's okay. That'll go on mine. Let's put that off over there to the side. Put that over there. And let's go ahead and get these done. You can see here we got all of the backs on. And I am going to go ahead and use the super glue. Sorry, took me a minute. I guess I should have left a strip here as well as in the back. That's always the case though, right? So we are going to put this on the truck to control it a little bit more. There's not a lot of surface area except for the bottom of the truck to put this on. We are using super glue rather than plastic, since we've got basically an unknown to a plastic. And there we go. That's just going to fit on there. Just got to hold it there for a second. Get my fingers out of the way so it doesn't get. And there you go. I mean, this is really a nice, simple addition to this truck to make it look like something you actually see on the road. There you go. Sitting over there. We're going to see if we can't do something there. We'll probably touch this up a little bit, but we'll go ahead and get these on. So this neat little build took a little bit of time, but they came out really nice. I hope you guys enjoy them. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.